Hey guys, welcome back to the Podcash podcast. I am your host Louie with my co-host Nigel and Shag.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Nigel, drinking water as usual.
Hello, welcome to episode 5.
So I'm feeling a little bit under the weather, so I won't do much of the talking, just give in my 2 cents here and there. So guys, what do you guys have to say today?
All right, well, let's get started. Let's talk about the Game 3 in the finals. We had the Raptors take a road win against the Warriors. That was pretty impressive. But the Warriors were very undermanned. You know, they were out Klay Thompson, I think Kevon Looney, and KD, right? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, the Raptors did what they had to do, considering that the Warriors were undermanned. So, I mean, it was a good win for them. And Game 4, I heard Klay Thompson's probably going to be back. So, I mean, they're just going to have to play better. You know, they had great offense that game, actually, and made a bunch of threes. So, they're just going to have to keep it up. Stop Klay.
You're cutting the Warriors slack?
Well, no, I'm just saying they were an undermanned team.
Because the last 4 years that they've been there, the team that they face, their stars have gotten injured. Like, remember the year that the Cavs, Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love both got injured? And then Chris Paul got injured in the Game 7. And then Kawhi, they injured Kawhi for Zaza. So, that's the Warriors freaking deserve all these
No, I'm not cutting
injuries.
them slack. I'm just saying that they were an undermanned team, and the Raptors did what they had to do. Like, if the Raptors lost that game, that would have been, like, humiliating. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, they did what they had to do and win the game.
You're a Warriors fan, boy. You even bought the Steph Curry shoes. I remember.
I'm not
We never forgot that.
That was, like, 2 years ago, and the shoes were good shoes, so I liked them and I bought them. It has nothing to do with the Warriors or anything.
You guys think Kawhi Leonard gets laid? He's so serious. You don't think
With his laugh? No, dude.
He has a girlfriend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sure. You expect me to
He
believe
said
that?
it on the talk show with Serge Ibaka.
Oh, yeah, sure.
He has a girlfriend.
If I was an NBA player...
Dude, Serge Ibaka came in huge. You guys saw that? Like 6 blocks last night?
Mm-hmm.
That was crazy.
I didn't watch the game. I was working, bud.
I was working too. I watched it.
I was going to say,
I was at church.
if I was an NBA player and I had a girlfriend and I was on the road, I'm gonna cheat. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Groupies?
Yeah.
Nick Young?
Oh, yeah. D'Angelo Russell, dude, the whole scandal.
Oh, yeah.
That was funny.
Honestly, there's no point to being loyal. It's 2019.
Come on, Lou, you can't say that.
Oh, and what's
You
that
just
guy's name?
canceled yourself, really.
Tristan Thompson. Yeah, him too.
Tristan Thompson with the... Well, speaking of that, we were at the gym last night, and this guy was talking to us, and he was telling us about his experiences, like how he would travel to like Atlanta, Las Vegas, and like he's been to like all these major strip clubs. And he said that, like, his wife went with him, but he was still, like, with a bunch of girls. It was just funny. He was talking about, like, all these strippers and all these, like, big booty women and how it was just crazy experiences. And it was just funny how he was talking, like, oh, yeah, I cheated on my wife a bunch of times. No big deal. But they're still happy, I guess. So, I mean, to each their own, you know?
I was planning on hitting a lick on that guy. Nigel said no.
What was that guy's ethnicity?
He was an African-American.
Oh, no, wrong guy then.
He was wearing, like, 5 chains. It was pretty cool.
You should have hit a lick.
He was playing basketball, but anytime I tried to help him out and grab the ball for him, he'd be like, no, leave it. I was like, oh, chill out. It was cool guy, cool stories. Interesting.
Now, do you know how you always say you're drinking water?
Yeah.
Well, what if you lived in
Flint, Michigan.
Colgrove?
Michigan. Well, you would have been drinking water, but
no. That's sad, dude. They've been out for years. Jeez. Well, yeah, you know?
Sorry, no one cares about Flint. I'm
dude,
talking about...
Obviously, nobody cares. I mean, they've been out of clean water for years.
I mean, I don't. I missed the part where that's my problem.
Man.
No, in Colgrove, Ohio, residents were seeing pink water coming out of their tap.
Oh, I saw that. And then somebody said Future's coming. Like, it's lean. That was funny.
He is dropping an EP this week, I think.
Oh, yeah.
In Ohio? Why Ohio, though? Is there anything?
They said that it was a malfunction with the pipes.
Oh, it's probably got like...
But why is it
stuff
pink? Yeah, that's kind of gross.
They said it was safe to drink, though.
What the heck? I wouldn't drink that.
They said it's safe to drink, but it'll stain your clothes. It gets on you.
That doesn't sound safe to drink.
I don't know. That's what it said in the news story.
Alright, man. Well, just drink clean water, not pink water, boys.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to add food coloring, that's clean water. You want to make it pink. I mean, that if you're into that.
You guys want to know a funny story? When we were a lot younger, we actually drank lean. I would always make lean for everybody.
No pasa nada.
So we were like 14 drunk off lean.
I don't remember any of that. I think
Yeah, exactly. Because you were.
Yeah, you're
No,
high
I
off weed.
think
You're
you're talking about someone else.
Yeah, you
I
popped
never
his
did-
hand too, Shag.
No, I never did that.
Everybody cancel Shag. He's a drug addict.
No.
14?
I just got peer pressure into taking a little sip. No big deal, but
You
You
But,
just said
like-
you didn't drink any.
well, what? Just fuck off, Nigel.
You were a chef. You would make it for everybody.
You would even provide the freaking what was it?
Promet?
Yeah, the promethazine.
Yeah, my relatives hear this, don't
You
they?
stole it from your brother.
Oh, yeah.
Your grandma.
My brother had both my brother and my grandma had the prescription, so again, that's good for us that we got it free.
Yeah. We would
Yeah.
normally pay $1,000 for a walk cart.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
What's happening with the dogs out there? I think it's the fire truck, and they start howling. So sorry if you guys can hear that, but they're way back there. But you guys can probably hear the muffled howls. So when you have a lot of dogs, that's why I prefer a kitty.
Oh my.
I should.
Shag with his cats, dude.
I
Shag hates dogs and he loves cats.
No, I love dogs, but I like cats too.
He doesn't like his dogs.
Oh yeah, I don't like
He
that.
doesn't like his dogs. He only likes his cat. Well, other cats as well, but
They're
he
my
prefers his cat.
my sister's dogs. I don't really like them. They're a little annoying. I like Bruno. He's pretty chill. But...
All right, well, to change the topic real quick, I just want to talk about some more music. Last week we recommended you guys the Denzel Curry album Zoo. I just want to recommend it again because it's really hot. I was listening to it today, and it's really good. But on top of that one, there's been a couple new. Well, it's not really. One of them isn't new, but the other one is from rap hip hop collective, the internet member. What's his face? Steve Lacy, Apollo 21. If you're into like
Space.
no, Steve Lacy. If you're into like indie music, like guitar, vocalization, it's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I enjoyed listening to it.
I'm into that.
There's another one called Boysad, Boisad by Beach Goons. It's an older album, but I heard it recently. It's like punk, alternative rock. Really good sound to it. And just check those out. So it's called Boysad and Apollo 21.
What have you guys been listening to lately?
I like ASAP Rocky lately. Pusha T a little, yeah.
Oh, did you see that they were playing the Pusha T diss to Drake at Oracle Arena yesterday?
Oh no, I didn't.
That's kind of funny, huh?
Yeah.
Petty.
And then they had to like eat their own words because they lost like bad.
Come
yeah.
on, man.
You like Pusha T, Shaq? You like ASAP Rocky too?
My name is my name.
Yeah.
What have you been listening to, Lou?
I've been listening to a lot of Suicidal Tendencies.
Suicidal Tendencies?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Oh, nice.
Those of you guys who heard that ringtone, it was our co-host Shag being a fucking dumbass.
Nah, I was just getting a phone call.
Shaq,
Sorry,
I guess,
guys.
doesn't care about the show, didn't mute his phone.
Look, I'm sorry. I forgot.
Very unprofessional, Shag.
You guys are the worst friends ever.
What have I been listening to? I've been listening to a lot of like SoundCloud, a lot of Playboy Cardi recently. Some Kids See Ghosts, I listened to that recently as well. I was listening to the ASAP Mob Cozy tapes.
Yeah, I've also been listening to a lot of ASAP. I really like the Testing album, bro.
Dude, yeah.
It's growing on me heavy.
Heck yeah.
I remember when it first came out, I was like, not a fan of this, and then just every song is good. So I love that album.
Interesting.
So, what about movies? Are you guys excited for Dark Phoenix?
Yeah, I watched the trailer again today at the IMAX theater, and dude, it was insane. Like it felt like dope. The screen was huge, and like you could feel like the sound, and like the characters looked like so dope, and like all the visual effects look great. So I'm pretty excited for that movie.
Yeah. And it's gonna be the last one too, the last X-Men.
The last Fox movie?
Yeah, last Fox X-Men one.
Good, they're fucking terrible.
It's a little sad.
It's like it's like the end of an era, huh?
Yeah.
First Avengers ended, and now that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, it's not that they're terrible. It's just that they don't have any continuity with their storylines. Like they have a bunch of plot holes, and they have to restart movies, like from the
I
scratch.
guess they just weren't planned out very well.
Yeah, kind of like DC right now.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that Joker movie looks pretty interesting too.
Oh yeah, Joker. Yeah.
And speaking of Godzilla, I wouldn't say it's a good movie, but it's a sick movie. There's like a difference, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like a sick movie is gonna be like Godzilla, like the first Transformers movie, or something like, those type of movies like action. But like a good movie is gonna be something different, like Forrest Gump or Us. I know me and Louis really like that one, or like Or Quiet Place, that one was really good too. So that's like a good movie versus a sick movie. I thought Godzilla was just like really sick because the visual effects were pretty dope. Godzilla looks freaking sick.
Oh,
dude.
you saw the movie?
I saw it today.
Today?
I saw it in IMAX, dude. It was like a new experience, and what's it called? Like Mothra came out, and like the Monster Zero, whatever his name was,
Mm-hmm.
and Godzilla, and it was sick.
It was getting a lot of bad reviews from the critics.
Well, like I said, it wasn't a good movie, but it
They were
was
probably
sick.
all Japanese.
But yeah, like I was saying, Shag, it wasn't really good. Like, I mean, the acting was kind of bad, and like the script was kind of retarded, and I mean, some of the lines were kind of like stupid, like the way they said them. But like I said, it wasn't good. It was sick. Like it was just enjoyable, and
They needed us
that was
as
okay.
actors.
Yeah. What about you, Shag? Got any movies?
Well, this weekend, hopefully, we're going to watch X-Men.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll have a movie review for it next podcast. And I'm just excited for it because I've been waiting for it for a long time. And it's coming out. Well, it came out today. Yeah.
Well, tonight. I want to watch Brightburn too. That one's
What
pretty cool.
movie's that?
It's like the evil Superman type thing.
Oh, yeah.
That kid lands from outer space, but he's like evil.
He's like killing everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. That looks pretty cool.
DC's
looks
trash.
DC? It's
No,
trash.
it
I don't
is
think
trash.
it's a DC movie though, is it?
Oh, no. Well,
It's
you
not
said
really.
Superman.
Well, it's kind of like evil Superman.
Yeah,
it's like the
'cause
Superman
Superman
story,
comes out
but
of-
like
Oh, okay.
evil. You know?
Yeah, I hear that.
Because like he lands from outer space, and the family finds him and like adopt him and raise him, but he turns out to be a bad guy instead of a good guy like Superman.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do you have any other stories for us, Shag? Anything interesting?
Well, in Germany, a chocolate factory spilled like everything, and like it was like 108 feet that the firefighters had to shovel chocolate.
Chocolate?
108 feet? No, mames.
What the heck? Speaking of screw ups, dude, did you guys see what happened at LAX?
No, what happened?
Like, I think, I'm not 100% sure on the story, but I think some power went out at one of the terminals.
Oof.
And, like, people, the line was just backed up, like, all the way outside. Somebody I follow on Twitter works at LAX, so they were, like, tweeting about it.
And LAX is already fucked.
Dude, yeah, LAX is bad enough. Like, we've been there a few times, and it's terrible. Like, there's traffic everywhere. There's people everywhere.
Yeah.
Now imagine, like, nobody's moving because, like, they can't get through. It was just, like, backpiling, and, like, the lines were just insane. I saw videos. People were, like, all the way outside on the sidewalk. Like, everything was just stopped. So that was a pretty big mess up right there.
Is it like In and Out on a Friday night?
I think it was worse, Shag.
Speaking of like traveling, LAX and all that, we're going to Chicago, me and Shag, and you're going to Mexico.
Yeah.
So you guys, let us, if there's anything to do in Chicago, let us know.
The bean.
The bean.
The bean. And frijol.
Pretty fun.
And like Michigan too. It's gonna be summer, so you can go.
Oh, you guys are going to be there for 4th of July, though, huh?
No.
July 10th to 20th.
I think they have, like, a sick 4th of July show at Lake Michigan right there.
Oh.
No,
Broski
dang.
always tells us about it, remember?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Shag doesn't know how to swim.
So?
It's a joke, just getting under your
Shag,
skin.
you know how to swim, bud?
Nice. I remember when we were young, he used to bully me for not knowing how to swim. Now I'm a really good swimmer. This fool doesn't know how to swim.
Sick.
I'm an average swimmer. Let's say that.
And he's tall. He just stands at the end of the pool. He doesn't even need to swim.
Yeah, but Ponacho, when are we gonna hit that?
This summer, dude.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about that. It's a podcast, Shag.
Alright, I'm just saying. You like swimming.
Every time you guys are in a room together, I always feel tension. I feel like you should box it out or something.
He's not down. We
No.
were supposed
we're
to
not.
box.
We're not
It is-
tension. We're just hanging out.
If this gets more than 10 likes, they'll have a boxing
No,
match.
no. Pasa nada.
We'll upload it.
We'll upload it.
Alright. It's the deal, alright, Shag? It's on tape, bud.
What about our sponsor?
Oh yeah, our sponsor, Rojos Photography. Graduation
That hasn't paid
pictures.
us yet?
I haven't seen him.
You guys.
What?
He paid you?
No.
Oh, so how's your sponsor? He Jewed us.
No,
That's what
well,
I'm saying.
just wait towards the end of the month. We'll have to press him.
Okay.
Have you seen those mafioso movies?
Yeah.
We'll have to cut off his dick if he doesn't give us our money.
What the heck?
Oh, yeah,
That's weird.
playing with my money is playing with my feelings.
Well,
So give him a proper shout out.
no, you can say it. I already said it, and you guys rocking me.
Rojos Photography. You need pictures of anything, just hit up my man. His information's gonna be in the
Description.
It's also on our Instagram bio. Check out our Instagram at Podcash _.
And then check out our personal Instagrams, which will be in the